Holy moly. You know what terrifies me is when I see someone, I'll see somebody and they got a shirt and it says, I'm in my happy place. And they got the Mickey ears and the Magic Kingdom. They're in front of the Magic Kingdom. You know damn well they waited months for that, maybe, who knows? Hopefully years, you know. You go once in a while, I don't think it's a problem. But man, I'm just going to say it. If your happy place is a fictitious playground, if it's if your if your happy place is Disney, like your real happy place, like everything's miserable, like it's okay to joke and say it, but you guys ain't joking and saying it. Or the people with those shirts, they're not joking and saying that. We all know the Disney fans. We all know the Disney. That's a whole nother religion. It's not even when I was a kid, it used to be like a thing, but see, that's how it starts. It starts small. But these things are ingrained from childhood, and then you pass them on because you think that it's right. We all do. I'm not blaming, but there's a point where you have no one to blame but yourself. Like you need to sift through all this shit yourself. Where am I going with this? There's many ties between that I see, and I've seen this my whole life, and it's a culmination. And now that I'm almost 47, man, I've been noticing this shit since I was probably 16, 17. But you can see the Disney people, and a lot of them are church people. It blows my mind. And I know some people are going to see this and be pissed. Some people are going to say, "Well, what are you, a know-it-all? We can't go to Disney." The point is missed. It's about perspective. All this stuff. That's why I decided to keep up all the junk. I don't know if you saw my last videos, but I feel a little hypocritical because I know about this bullshit world we're living in. I know that all the entertainment is meant to make us feel a certain way and all that stuff. So I'm looking around my room here, and these are all like ghouls. These are all like some of the worst people of all time. I mean, I don't know. You start picking and choosing, but there's no perspective. It's crazy. Like I know people, and I'm going to keep this. I'm going to try to not keep this personal. And boy, I hope my sister doesn't see this. But there are people that move to Florida just to be at Disney. And if Disney was in Des Moines, Iowa, or Lincoln, Nebraska, they would live in Des Moines, Iowa, or Lincoln, Nebraska. They would go to if it was in Sandusky, Ohio, they'd live there. That's, I guess, and away from their family. And you can say whatever you want. Oh, the job's there. We got a Florida. You know damn well that you've been thinking about that. And I know people want to do things in life. They want to, but when that is your center and that is the sole focus, and you know it is, and everything else, family has to go around that, jobs have to go around that, life, whatever, health. That's the thing too that drives me absolutely nuts. You think, and then everyone's the same way at Disney. It's funny because they're brainwashed. We're all brainwashed as children, all of us, and that's why I'm in the process of unbrainwashing, and it works. And that's what's frustrating, because I want to share these things, but I don't know how to come off without sounding like a know-it-all. I'm not a know-it-all. I'm not claiming to be, but to know this other side, to find this other place that you can, live in, so to speak, this other mindset. And I'm still navigating through. I don't know. Can I watch Rodney Dangerfield movies after knowing he's a total scumbag around kids on movie sets? I don't know. I'm still trying to sift through that. That's why, I mean, you can't really pick and choose because they're all, to some degree, we don't know these people. But at least if you keep it in perspective, watch the movie for what it is and not, be like, oh my God, Ronnie's just the funniest guy. And we've all done that. I've done that too, especially drunk in a bar and you go on and on and on and you bring up quotes and all this. Like so much of our life is movie quotes. And to me, that's, now that I realize it and see it, it's sad. It really is sad because it's too much. That's all it is. It's not like it's fun. It's just too much. We make it's not like a novelty or, oh, this is my thing. If movies is your thing and Disney's your thing, you don't have a thing. My point is, put more value into your own life. We see the people at Disney. They're mostly fat. They're mostly super unhealthy. They got to get. I know my family was going to Disney recently. Well, recently, what, 5 years ago when they went for the last time? Well, maybe more than that even. My dad was still alive. They had to get two or three people's scooters. You should be able to walk around that place. I know it's a lot of walking, and even if you're in shape, I get it. It's a lot of walking. But to need a scooter, and it's fun once in a while. And I'm sure there are people who know how to responsibly handle Disney. Maybe even coffee, but that's not me. It's another subject. But man, it breaks my heart. That's why I get on here. What about changing it up? What about going to Florida, or what if you live there? What about just saying, what, today we're going to do I don't know, we're gonna do horseback riding on the beach or something. We're gonna do a family thing where we actually can interact. All these things too, and I've been to Disney when I was a kid. I've been twice when I was a teenager, and I just noticed the similarities with the people who are church people. It's a fear of missing out. It's a fear of doing the wrong thing, and no one's thinking for themselves. Everyone's just follow the leader, and everyone's reading the Bible like it's a Disney story. There's beautiful stories in the Bible, but you have to kind of find the value, and you got to find the lessons in it. You have to have it deciphered. It's not, you can't just trust your pastor or your whoever. Trust yourself. Dig into some of this stuff. And once you dig into this stuff, and do it on your own, do your own research, do your own digging. And the biggest part of the whole puzzle is no one takes enough time to be silent. And I get you have to find time for this stuff. You'll find time for Disney, but you can't find 20 minutes, half hour a day for quiet to sort out the shit. I mean, until I started doing that, once you do that, then the next hard part starts. How do I tell my wife I don't want to go to Disney? Or how do I tell my husband, holy crap, what have we been doing? And it happens like that. I woke up, every day I wake up and I look back at something, and there's these different stages you go through. There's the anger, then I'm way past all that. I'm just that everything's just funny to me. And that's why I don't want to get combative. I just want to try to add some humor and maybe wake some people up who are on the fence and say, you know what? It is too much. Let's peel this back. Let's focus on some things that are more everyday, like your health, like the medical system. This is just keeping you alive as long as possible. But that life you're living is agony. How many trips to the doctor and how many days you say, oh, I feel like shit. I've been there too, but when you change these things, you can totally spin it around. You can, and you'll make up for you'll make up for lost time. I'm just telling you, you will make up for lost time just by being wiser and knowing what to avoid. But I'm not going to tell you what to believe, your religion, but at least ask questions. There's sources. If you're on the fence or want to see the Bible deciphered, my favorite person is William Donahue. Look up anything by William Donahue on YouTube and give the guy a chance and listen to how he breaks down the Bible. If you're interested. If not, that's fine too. Just be, at the end of the day, just be a decent person and try to, don't be afraid of these things are problems in your life. You face the beast, whether it's your weight, whether it's the asshole you're married to, and you be picky. This is one life, enjoy it. That's all I got for you. All right. Like, subscribe, and stay out of Disney. That place sucks. Give a little beat. Give a little beat. Let's see. I don't know if that's too bright. Should we go brighter? Let's go brighter. Let's go dramatic and bright. See what we got today. See what we got today. Talking about the root of all evil, which is Disney and the Catholic Church combined. This would be a good one. This should be a good one. All right. Let's see what we got. Check 1, 2. Let's see how we sound. Check 1, 2. Let's see what's going down. I'm not going to use any of this. God, is that corny? I feel like I'm too close. Am I too close? Let's see what the video scope shows. Hang on, we need some coffee. All right. Final cut. I mean, what the hair looks like, nothing. It's about the massage. I don't know. All right. So Disney and the Catholic Church, my heavens. My heavens. I should probably talk into the microphone, huh? I didn't even try the mic, did I? It works. It's on. It's working. We're going. We're rolling.